wonderful to see a lot of familiar faces. You are part of the Master Provisions program and luncheon today. We're here to learn a little bit more about how they match community needs to people, and they do it in a very unique way.
And it's just an amazing thing to be a part of because we get to reach way beyond what we could do on our own. And so I know being here last year, many of you were here then as well. The number of people that have been a part of this has just blown away the expectations that Roger or anybody a part of the organization has had.
I feel like the most blessed person in the world to lead an organization with a dedicated staff, board members who care, donors, volunteers, ministry partners, and prayer warriors that allow us to take care of the hungry, the hurting, and oppressed in our world today. Our mission the past 23 years remains unchanged, and that is to serve God by connecting resources to needs. Our God-sized vision moving forward is to serve together until every physical and spiritual need is fulfilled. We can't do that ourselves. That takes a lot of people. It's a lifetime assignment. And thanks for helping us to that end. Our stewardship goal is to be the best resource managers possible. If you had a giant pipeline of blessing and you put in all the food and all the clothing and other resources and money, you would find through Master Provisions 95% of that amount flows right back out to directly assist people living in crisis. Our local work happens in conjunction with nearly 200 mission partners. And what we do with them is do basic resourcing and care that impacts well over 35,000 people every single month in our community. We are a unique ministry in that we redeem resources and we redeem the lives of people at the same time. We're driven by volunteers heavily, and we have a very diverse volunteer group. And John Eldridge, our Director of Operations, coined a phrase, our volunteers are from Yale to jail.
How does Master Provisions make a difference in the world? They are a powerful collaborative backbone of support to serve those in need. They partner with over 150 other organizations. They help organizations as large as Crossroads Church and as little as a 25-member church food pantry. I was invited to Master's Provisions my first year. First 10 minutes, I was blown away. Thomas Moore, our faculty, our staff do unbelievable service learning and service work, but I said we need to be a partner with Master Provisions, and Roger made that happen. We're very proud of that partnership. If you can't feed 100 people, feed one. Food and clothing is our most basic need, and yet we have people in the greatest country in the world going without. We have people in this region, we have people next door to you that are going without.
Whenever you have big purpose plus big problems, look at the person next to you and say, that's a big opportunity. That's a big opportunity for God to show up. And God shows up through people. He shows up through people. And I want to tell you, the reason I'm excited to be a part of today is because that's what Master Provision does. Master Provision shows up through people. This is a great organization, but I just want to say some things that I believe are true. They're great at logistics, but that is not their differentiator. They're great at providing food, but that is not what makes them special. They feed orphans around the world, but can I just tell you, that's not what makes them amazing. What makes them amazing, their point of differentiation, is that Master Provision shows up through people. They don't show up with just the need, but they show up with people. Roger said this to me, and I've always remembered it. He said, our practice is to give up minutes in our day to effectively build into people to help them grow personally and or complete their mission. Friends, I want you to know that today, when you invest in Master Provision, you're investing in people.
Together, let's do more to take care of the needy. As Paul instructed the Corinthians, you must each decide in your heart how much to give. Don't give reluctantly, and don't give because of pressure. because God loves a cheerful giver. And God will generously provide all you need and will always give you everything, plus a little bit more to share with others.
Through this ministry, they don't just serve, they introduce them to this really personal God that we love, who wants to know them in a personal way. And that is a completely different ministry than any charity without. And I know that as a media person, it is not trendy to share that this is my belief, but I want you to know that I'm here because I believe in what they do.